Hi friends, this is Don's Graphics here, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to design this awesome skincare product flyer with the help of your Pixellab application. If you're wondering how we added this awesome lens flare, then don't go away, because I'll also be showing you how you can add this using your Picsart application just in this tutorial. Without wasting much of your time, let's dive straight into the video. But as we do, please make sure you have subscribed to the channel if you are new, and also like this video. We are hoping to do this together, so stay glued to the channel. Don't go anywhere, because this is for you. Alright guys, so welcome back to Pixellab. Once you launch your Pixellab, this is the default page. If you are interested in getting this Pixellab, let me know. I will share it with you in the video description or the comment section below. So once you launch your Pixellab, proceed to delete this text, and as you delete the text, you want to move now to the three buttons by your top right corner. Click on image size, and we're going to alter the width to a 10th value. So we're using 1059 by 1280. The height is unchanged, but then we have changed the width to 1059. Now click OK, and you have this kind of size popping up. After you must have achieved this, just go quickly to your background setting, which is right here, and this is just what I usually say: begin your design with the background. Now go to background, click on color, and we're going to change the background to a plain white. After changing the background to plain white, the next thing you want to do is to import your image. Now right here I have multiple images that we can use, but then I want us to begin with this. Later on we will change it if we want to another. So just bring this image into your Pixellab, right? We're going to size this a little bit just to bring the image to focus. Okay, then neatly position it to this other section of your flyer. Just go quickly and lock this up. Okay, we can still do adjustments later on as the design unfolds. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Now after achieving this, the next thing you want to do is to click on shapes, which is down here, and just click on this touchdown button, select a circle. Rather, as you can see, we have this circle here, but then we're going to stretch the circle out. It's very simple, not something too complicated. So just stretch out the circle this way, and position it like so, then go to your layer and lock this up as well. So after locking up this shape, the next thing we're going to do now is to create some fading that will apply to the back drop of this image. Now go to draw tool. I've shown you severally how to create your fading. It's very simple. Go to draw tool, and you want to click on draw. This is a common hack that we're using. Increase your pen size completely, increase the smoothness also, and then the magic happens when you increase the blur radius also to 25. After doing this, just tap your finger on the screen and you will see this blurred kind of image popping up. Click on your check mark and you are good to go. But then we're going to stretch this out in order to make it much more realistic. So just stretch this out, position it this way. Let's stretch this further. So just stretch this out neatly and position it like so. But then we're going to change the color right now to green, okay, to a darker green. I have different shades of green here, but I want us to go with this for now. So I'm using this. Subscribe to the channel to understand. Ask your question in the comment section. Check all of these resources in the video description. I will be right here to guide you through if you have any difficulties. Now after achieving this color change, go back and tap to back. You'll see this button, tap to back, and it's sent to the back of your design. Now shift this a little further to fall just directly below this image. After doing this, you want to reduce the opacity a bit, just so it's not too obvious. Then we're good with that. Go to layer and lock this up. Now as you can see, everything is moving on well. But then we're going to click on this shape once again to use laser position to make sure that it's on the middle, right? So that we can have something like this. Perfect. After achieving this, make sure everything is locked up so that we don't have any disturbances. Now this is the time for us guys to bring in the beauty products. Okay, so we are designing for a beauty product called Dove. So right here I have different products of, or different beauty products of Dove. First of all, let's bring this one, position it here. All right, let's position this one, reduce this a little further in size, position it like so. After positioning it this way, the next thing we're going to do is to bring in the next one. So let's check it out. This one, reduce the size of this to a much smaller size, but then make sure that as you position the elements, they are falling along the same line. Okay, they are following the same alignment. Now you want to go back and we're going to import the last sorry about that guys. So we're going to import this one. All of these are Dove beauty products. So for this one, we're going to position it here. After positioning it here, you can see that everything is falling on the same line. All right, so we're going to import the soap. Okay, this is a complete package, as I can put it. So reduce this soap to a very little size though, then position it like so. Now after positioning it this way, we're usually interested in giving images that lie on a plain surface a shadow. So it will just be awesome if we give these images a shadow. So quickly go to your shape, select a new shape. Let's create a shadow. Go to gradient, tap on gradient and click on the plus button. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. If not, you will not understand what we are doing here guys. As I'm saying, some people are not subscribing, so subscribe to understand. Like the video to be notified whenever we bring more amazing tutorials, because when you like our video, the YouTube algorithm pushes much of our videos to you. So do well to like, comment and share the video. After achieving this, we are going to go back to the gradient option. Click on the plus button here, and after doing that, you want to offset, or let's fix this gradient to look like a shadow. Now the first things first, we're going to swap the positioning of the colors. So swap it out. After swapping it, you want to click now on this option and this option to change the first color pattern. Now reduce this completely and click on OK. After you must have clicked OK, what you're going to do now is to click here on this fourth gradient pattern, which is a radial in nature. So we have a radial gradient pattern. Now you can see this other color that we adjusted. Bring it closer. As you are bringing it closer, you will see that this one is gradually or drastically reducing to the middle. Now click on OK and we have our shadow here. Click on the check mark and then you are good to go. Now go to the color and let's change the color to pure black. Now stretch this inward a little bit and stretch it out just like so, so it can be very much realistic. Now we're going to bring it here and go to layer and send it to the back of all the products so that they can fall to their back. But after doing that, you want to reduce the opacity. It should not be too obvious. All right, bring it a little bit closer. So use your position button to do that adjustments there, and we are just good to go. And lock everything up so that they cannot interrupt when we're bringing other elements. So for now, we are good to go with this, and we can begin with our text right now. But then before we begin our text, let's just do a quick random logo for this brand. So this brand is Eden Glow, and I have with me here this icon for skincare. What I'm going to do is to remove the background using erase color. So click on erase color. So definitely the one I will be sharing with you will already have its background removed. But then if you don't know how to remove the background, of any image that has a white background, just go to erase color, enable it, and the background will boom disappear. Increase tolerance and increase tolerance to about 26, and then reduce this neatly, then position it here. So after positioning it this way, what we're going to do now is to go to text and write Eden Glow. So this is the name of the brand, Eden Glow. Alright, Eden Glow is the name of the brand, but then we're going to change this color into green. So it's Eden Glow. Then go to your font area. We're going to use a kind of script font called Adoha, AXGVJ. It's Eden Glow, like I said, and bring it closer to the icon. Now you can see we have already achieved a logo for this design. Don't go anywhere. After doing this, we are going to add a lens flare to just change the look of the design using Picsart. So keep watching and drop your questions if you have any in the video comment section. Now after doing all of this, you want to add some leaf elements. Okay, some beautiful leaf elements are needed to make the design pop up, and that is why we're going to go now to import button, and I have with me some awesome leaf elements. Let's just check that quickly. So this, we're going to reduce this in size. So bring it right down here. Now copy, bring it here. Let's make a copy, increase it in size and position it here like so. And then we're going to rotate this one. So for these leaf elements, you can place them anyhow you want. There are just no issues with that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is to copy this one and increase the size. Okay, increase the size, but then let's rotate this one to be like so. So we can position it here to this other section of the design. Can you see that? Awesome. Now after achieving all of these, we are going to go to text and write. So we're going to write let's write glowing skin. The brand description is glowing skin starts with skincare, but then we're going just going to write glowing skin starts with. Glowing skin starts with. So you can leave this for that. Glowing skin starts with, and we're going to go to our fonts. Let's use Roxford Sans Light. Now break this text into let's say 2 beautiful lines. Use the middle alignment option. Reduce the line spacing between the text. Then go to color and change it completely to black. Okay, let's reduce this further in size, and let's go and touch the line spacing, increase it a bit. So glowing skin starts with. Now we're going to reduce this one, is too obvious. Let's just reduce it a bit. Then let's reduce this one also. Good. Position this one here. So we have glowing skin starts with. Let's copy this now and edit this into skincare. So glowing skin starts with skincare. You just want to break this skincare into 2. Okay, so increase this, break it into 2 lines also. So this is where we're going to increase this, because the focus should be on skincare. Okay, we want to draw the attention of customers to skincare, that should be the first striking word they get to see. So we're going to respect the principle of hierarchy here. Let's reduce the line spacing, guys. So we have this. You can further increase this again. So glowing skin starts with skincare. Let's reduce line spacing. Okay, awesome. Now look at what we're going to do. We're going to change the color first into green. All right, then make a copy. After making a copy, you can see this one. Let's go and alter the color again. So go to color, click on your plus button. Now let's change it to make it a more darker version of the green. So I'm going to position it here on top of the first one. Then make a copy again. This time around, we're going to alter the color. Click on the plus button once again. So we're going to make this text look as though it's a text effect. So send this one, make it a little more brighter, as you can see here. Then bring it like so. So we can even make it more brighter completely. All right. Then click on a check mark. Now go to layer and use this touchdown button. Send it to the middle. Okay, I believe you can see this. Now after sending it to the middle, where do I send it to the middle? Okay, use these 8 buttons. You can freely move it. Let me send it back so you can see. You see that it's above now. So go and send it downwards so that it can fall to the middle of this one. But then go to your position button. We're going to alter this. Okay, just step this aside a bit. All right, good. So I believe you can now see what is happening right there. Now after achieving all of this, we're going to just lock everything. So glowing skin starts with skincare, that is understood. We're now going to bring in a badge to stipulate that this is 100% natural. So we have this. Just reduce this a little bit in size. Position this right here, so you can position this to fall like so. And after positioning in this way, remember I will be sharing all of these resources with you in the video description. So in order to maintain the same font, we are going to copy this glowing skin. So let's copy this. Glowing skin starts with skincare. Edit it into 100% natural. So we have 100% natural. So Dove, it's a brand, we're insisting it is 100% natural. Just reduce this size to make sure that it can fit well into this shape. So we can also reduce the size of the shape a bit. All right, I think there was no need reducing. You can just maintain it like that. Then let's check on this text. The line spacing is too obvious. We can increase the line spacing a bit to -10. So we reduce the line spacing just to -10. Okay, and position it here. Now you can go to style and bold this text up. So this is your style option. Bolding it up requires clicking on that B, then click on your check mark. So on the font setting, you go to styles and bold that text so that it can be very visible. Now after you must have achieved all of this, the next thing is to bring in the contact description. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Just going to go to shapes, select a new shape, change the color into dark green, increase the stroke, let's increase the radius to about 24%, reduce this in size neatly, then position it here. So 27%. Now after achieving this, we are going to move straight away to bring in the core icon. So I'm going to go to my photo gallery right now. to bring in the core icon. I guess I can find that easily, so just be patient with me, guys. Let's check for the core icon. Awesome, this is it here. Now what we're going to do is to reduce this in size, then we'll bring it here. Now change the color to white, and place it into that shape. Place it into that shape. Now make sure it's on the middle of that shape. Then we're going to copy this text once again to write the contact details. So we're just going to write the contact details. We're going to reduce this in size to just about 25. Please do well to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop your comments. So after you must have achieved this, the next thing we're going to do is to bring in the Instagram/Facebook handle for Hidden Glow. Just going to check where we can have those icons. So here we are. Just going to crop out our Facebook and Instagram icons. You can equally download these icons freely on Google. Now, like I said, you can remove the background of any image that is white simply by going to erase color, enable it, and the background will disappear. Increase tolerance, but then go now and change the color of this into dark green. After changing it into dark green, you want to reduce this drastically in size, and use your position button to bring it right down here so it can align with the first contact information. Now copy this contact information and write the handle. So we have Hidden Glow. Let's just write at Hidden Glow. So customers or clients can equally find them online on Hidden Glow. Now sorry, that text rotated, so that is why you see me trying to unrotate it. Okay, they rotated just by error. Awesome, guys. So with this, it's a wrap for the design on Pixellab. The next thing we're going to do is just to save our work. Okay, but before we save our work, let's shift this a little bit downwards. It shouldn't touch the image. Okay, now like I said, you can use multiple images here. It's for your own benefit. You can just try other images. So let's hide this one and see. Let's bring in another awesome image. Okay, I think I have this one, so I can just increase this in size. Now usually this is what I do whenever I design my work. So you can send this to back, and let's send it just above the faded shadow, so you can see this one also. It's very awesome. So depending on you which one you want, you can always go with it, but I prefer we go with the first one. I would love us to work with this, so I'm just going to save this work as PNG, and the next thing we're going to dive straight into our Picsart. But as you go, do well to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop your comments. I'll be reading through. If you need this version of Pixellab, also let me know. I'll be sharing it with you freely. Okay, now let's dive into Picsart. Alright guys, so welcome back to Picsart. This is the interface you get after you must have downloaded Picsart from Play Store. If you are new to Picsart, just sign in with your email address, then you will have this interface. Once you have this interface, click on the plus button. It's very easy to add lens flares using Picsart. So let's select our design. Right here we have our design. Now we're going to bring in the lens flare. How do we do that? It's very simple. Like I said, just go to add photo, And on add photo, we're going to select the folder that has all of our lens effects. So let's check that. I have this lens effect, so select it. After selecting it, it will show down here. Now click on add. Okay, click on add. Subscribe to the channel to understand. Subscribe to understand. If you are not subscribed, don't bother, because you will find it difficult understanding. But if you subscribe, it's going to flow in. So click on add, and we have our lens effect here. Right now, increase this in size a bit and go to the blending option. This is the blend option on Picsart, guys. So click on it and click on screen, so you can see the lens effect is already happening. Bring it here. Now usually I've always warned, don't place your lens effect directly on the image like so. This is how some people do it. Doesn't make sense, right? It's always good to place it on the background behind so that it can cast on the image like this. Right? Don't place it directly on the image, it will somehow be so obvious. But if you place it behind and it casts on the image, it makes the work perfect and beautiful. Now you can see that the lens effect is also falling on this text, which I don't like. Okay, so we're going to go now to eraser. Click on eraser, increase the eraser size. Now just erase the section that is falling on the text. We don't want it to fall on the text either. Now after you must have achieved this, click on your check mark and click on the check mark once again. Then you can click on your download button. Your work is ready and lens effect has been saved. So guys, that's it for this awesome design on the Picsart, with much of the work done using Pixellab. I'm sharing the resources with you in the video description. Hoping to see you in our next tutorial. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and make sure that you have liked this video. I will also be reading your questions or worries in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. It's Dance Graphics.